And we're back for this another episode of NBA 2K14. In the last episode, we know and earlier, the Miami Heat defeating Indiana Pacers by 8 points, 107 to 99. As you can see, LeBron James 32 points and 6 assists, with and Dwayne Wade got 23 points and 5 assists for the Miami Heat. On the other hand, the Indiana Pacers, Roy Hibbert, one of the most best performers in this game. He has 25 points. Danny Granger got 23. George Hill got 18-11 as Indiana Pacers tried a furious comeback to start the second half, but fell short to the rival Miami Heat. That will be a good battle in the Eastern Conference. So, when the in-game music is ready, we'll check out the Western Conference playoff picture right now. The Los Angeles Lakers currently in the number 4 seed, and if they win here today, they're looking to keep in the third seed with the Dallas Mavericks. As San Antonio wins today over San Antonio, over Phoenix, and the Lakers trying the same to go for those 50 wins to break through. And Golden State currently the 7th seed, trying to get in stay here to try to avoid on the 8th spot with Memphis, trying to get out here too quickly to the playoffs. As we down to last 6 games of the season. That will be the last 6 games remaining before the start of the playoffs. That will be a good one here. So now we're heading to Staples Center in LA. That will be another matchup in the Western Conference Pacific rivalry tonight. It's going to be Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson of the Golden State Warriors take on Kobe Bryant and Steve Nash of the Los Angeles Lakers. So we're going to use one more time here for this game. The Warriors going to use the blue jersey and the Lakers going to use the white. So now we're going to send Kevin Harlan here in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. So anyways, so let's get started. Enjoy here in LA. Now, here we go. Enjoy. Let's go.
Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. It's Friday night basketball. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And without any further ado, let's head to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew at the arena. I'll be back at halftime.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Stephen Curry in this one?
Well, Curry is so much fun to watch, Kevin, because he's an excellent ball handler. We know about his shooting, one of the best in the league. At that, but when you make that combination of ball handling and shooting, and you've got the shiftiness, the quickness of Curry, now you've got a player who's very difficult to stop.
And you know what, Steve? You rarely see him take a bad shot, but of course he just doesn't miss that many, so a heat check is not a problem.
You look at the Warriors. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
Well, it's hard not to like what they've been showing us lately. I mean, very solid basketball across the board. You can point to a lot of different areas where this team has been outstanding.
Well, that's why they've been winning so many games. I mean, they're well-rounded, they're efficient, they're getting the job done at both ends of the floor, and they seem to be clicking with one another, playing very well as a unit. Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota. Plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they've built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Mark Jackson.
We discussed their defensive strategy going up against Kobe Bryant. He said, well, he probably has the best footwork of any player in the game. You can't give him any room in his jump shot, but when he's got all those fakes, it's so tough. Guys, he said he knows Kobe is going to get his points. They just want to try to limit his efficiency out there. Guess we'll see how they do.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent. Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on it.
This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
How frustrated Steve is on.
Well, I just, you know what,
Always
Kevin?
disgusting.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force. Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set. You know, with Steph Curry, it's never been a question about his talent, guys. It's always been a question about how are his ankles going to do. So really, he only missed significant time in the shortened season. For the most part, he's been healthy and highly productive.
And it's blocked by Kobe, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Antoine Jameson's checked in for Chris Kaman. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Shots good by Iguodala. And a few ankle tweaks for Curry last season, but with the big brace he wore, he said the pain was mostly from the brace bruising his ankle than anything else.
Well, it sounds to me like maybe take the brace off. Maybe a smaller brace so he
Perhaps,
doesn't get
yeah.
the bruising. That would be smart.
Exactly. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Klay Thompson.
Well, since the new CBA, the league has made the luxury tax much more punitive. But certainly the Lakers blessed with the financial wherewithal to be a tax-paying team. The problem is it can hurt your flexibility under the new rules just to make deals, and that's going to be the challenge for LA.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
They really look sharp here, razor sharp, extremely focused.
You talk about the huge fan base for the Lakers, Clark, one of the marquee franchises certainly in the entire NBA.
I would even stretch that to all of sports, Kevin. The market and their finances clearly have helped them gain that stature, but you can't shortchange the organization, the people making the decisions. They've been a winner for a long time, and that's been the magic ingredient that's attracted fans, players, sponsors, the full package.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Houston.
Yeah, and offensively, everything seemed to come together for them beautifully. It seemed like everything they tried worked.
And with a multifaceted approach like the one they had, it takes a sophisticated defense to stop it, which was not the case that day.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bazili's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for David Lee. Nedovic is checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Steph Curry. Back to Johnson, and stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Douglas leading the charge. Hill inside. Space there, and it's Hill. That's on the assist by Blake.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like.
Rejected by Meeks. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and Nedovic kicks to Douglas. Shot's good. Douglas has got his first basket of the night. LA has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Jameson dishes to Hill. Battles through traffic and lays it in. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. He feeds it to Spates. And it's Golden State with another.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Blake off the pick from Jameson to the inside. And he dunks it after the pick. Frees him up.
The pick is set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
That's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
There's the dish to Douglas. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Golden State. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
And you know that's going to be... goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Denver Nuggets.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Coming up next Sunday night, April 13th, Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies take on Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. Live from Staples Center. You don't want to miss it.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going. Back here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
The other thing we've seen right from the start, guys, is their willingness to drive the lane, get penetration, and challenge this defense.
Johnson out there with Hill. There's Farmer, then there's Chris Kaman, and it's Stevenson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
Yeah, and he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see, and of course has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
And Thompson kicks to Douglas. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Pau Gasol has checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Boy, it was an impressive turnaround for Mark Jackson and the Warriors last season. I mean, his promise of making the playoffs didn't come together in his first season at the Controls, but in year 2, they got it done. And I tell you what, most thought Mark would be a really outstanding coach, and he's well on his way to making that a reality.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Tony Douglas. And for Mark Jackson, there had been some questions. He had never spent time as a coach, even as an assistant. I guess the question was, Steve, would he be able to take over the reins as a head coach?
Well, the biggest thing you want to do as an NBA coach is have your players buy into what you're selling. And Mark Jackson's been able to do that. His players believe in him. He motivates them. They like playing for him. And that's most of the battle right there. Back and forth we go. That basket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Here's Curry. Kicks it to Bogut. Pass to Iguodala.
Man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Rejected by Young. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. While we're in this quick break, head on to the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. Harrison Barnes on top, Andre Iguodala third.
And that tells you about those players' ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. Because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of shooting percentage.
But you also have to have an excellent outside shot, and all of them do it. Small forward, you have to be reliable from the perimeter as well.
Clock at 4, and the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his first foul.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Bogut with it, and Kaman picks him up defensively. Iguodala, the pass to Curry. And balls, nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And 11 points for Steph Curry.
He's starting to put it together now, guys. He's added 2 3-pointers after hitting 1 in the first. Well, Iguodala moved on from the 76ers to the Nuggets last year, now signs a free agent contract with the Warriors. It looks to be a really good fit. I mean, all that shooting around him, just with the way he can run and defend, should allow Iguodala to be the playmaker that really is his natural game.
Nash kicks to Kobe. Looking to end the run, and the shot is good. Kobe's got 9.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Pass for Thompson. 3-pointer. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 6. And Steve, you mentioned how tough Iguodala is in transition. Great ball handler for his size. And Clark, I know you love his athleticism.
Yeah, he's really a point forward offensively, but he can finish big, and he's always putting pressure on the defense when he's in attack mode. A good ball handling passer. His outside shooting is up and down, but I'd love to have him on my squad.
Well, when you think about instant offense, his name comes to mind immediately. It doesn't take much for him to get it going and run off a string of buckets.
And Steve, he's a player that's extremely hard to cool off. I mean, he picks up right where he left off after every break in the action, it seems. Timeout, halftime, it doesn't matter. When he's hot, he stays hot.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little improved to try to get those points right back, but it works.
And now look at Stephen Curry here. Since the break, he's been simply stellar out there. 12th in assists. And defensively, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And how about this terrific passing display he's put on, Steve? I mean, as this place on the assist chart shows, if you get to the right spot, he'll find you. That's what he takes pride in.
Back to Iguodala from downtown. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Nash kicks to Kobe. Gasol trying to free himself up. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Feeds it to Thompson. On the wing, it's Iguodala. And another basket for Golden State.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Nick Young on the wing. The 3. And that one's good. Young's got 12 in the game.
Wow. Forward here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up.
Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Kobe kicks to Young. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He had a great start from the and he's kicked it up even another notch here in the second.
It's Thompson off the drive. And another basket for Golden State.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Kobe draws it up. Young outside. Fires at the elbow. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Throws down the... breakaway jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
And it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And here we go, this Steph Curry. He had a 30-point outing the last game against Denver.
Kevin, his passing is what blew me away. You can see him orchestrate their offense so impeccably. That was a sight to behold. Nice, strong finish. Very nearly a three-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Here's Hill. And no good trying to get that one. And the first half ends in a close one. Warriors lead by 5. And get ready now for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. The second half will be coming up right after that on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Another NBA season is about to wrap up, but there's still an awful lot to talk about. The Golden State Warriors are ahead against the Lakers. They've been very focused on the defensive end, generating steals, showing a high-level activity and aggression defensively. Klay Thompson has been tremendous in the first half. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. And hanging tough, the Los Angeles Lakers. They've done a great job closing out their defensive possessions, grabbing boards, great rebounding. Kobe's been lights out in the first 2 quarters. How's that for a shooting percentage? 100. Yes, 100% from the court. Not too bad. Now let's check out the other games still in progress. The Spurs battling in a close one against Phoenix. A 1-point advantage for them in the third. And another one also in progress. A close game for the Timberwolves at Target Center up against Houston. About midway through the third out there. And here's a look at the other NBA action from around the league. New Orleans is ahead against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Second half of play, still anybody's game. That'll be it for the halftime report. The second half is coming right up. Hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Steph, Klay, and Dre on the perimeter. It's Lee and Bogut inside. And Kobe throws it down.
He's one of the elite scorers in league history, able to create space. Shot with unbelievable footwork and ball handling ability, fundamentals, and of course, unfazed by an aggressive defender.
Well, he's used to being the focal point of a defense, so that doesn't bother him at all. Never phases him. It also doesn't faze him when he misses shots. He always believes he's a shot away from going on a run, and he's always hungry for buckets.
The Warriors chose to wait until the final year of Curry's rookie deal to extend his contract, but it turned out to be a bargain. And coming off an injury, there were a lot of concerns about Curry, but he turned into a superstar, particularly in the playoffs, and now the Warriors have him locked up for full years.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And the Curry contract, Clark, I mean, eye-opening. 4 years, $44 million.
Yeah, to us it may be a little odd in terms of hearing those numbers combined with the word bargain. But you better believe the way he's playing and helping to lead this team is a good investment. for Golden State.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Curry against Nash. 6 on the shot clock. Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, people look at Steve Nash, guys, and I don't know if they automatically think tremendous athlete, but he is. He's a different type of tremendous athlete. He's not going to blind you or amaze you with his running and jumping ability, but it's his agility, his coordination, his balance, the fact that he's ambidextrous, not only with his hands, but with his feet. I mean, he's equally balanced going either way with the ball or on his pivots. And he attributes a lot of that to playing soccer and ice hockey as a youth.
Gets it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Lakers trail by 3. Now Young, 15 points in the game, and the basket by Blake. And for Nash, his great agility really helps him on the offensive side, certainly, and change of speed and direction and shifting all over the floor. He can keep defenders off balance. Always has been able to do that.
Yeah, but defensively is where he's suffered here the last couple of seasons, just losing a little bit as he's aged. But, you know, a smart player and understands how to survive defensively out on the floor.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Hill, a screen on Curry. Blake dishes to Hill. Blake kicks to Young. Tries to keep it alive. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. With this pause in the action, I'll show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. The Lakers, number 1. The Warriors, 4th.
I'm not sure which of these teams has been better, Kevin, but I do know this. Both have been fantastic scorers of late.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spate checked in for Azir. Lee comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Nedovic is subbed in for Steph Curry. Nash the pass to Kobe. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 assists here tonight.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Spates kicks to Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So which team can make a little run here? We'll see.
The shot's good from Gasol.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And Nedovic kicks to Barnes. And the pass to Spates. Count it, and the foul. Spade Steve Blake.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Lee. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Nedovic. Nash dishes to Gasol. Count the basket and the foul. That's up Andrew Bogut.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Gasol. The Warriors have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Took him no time at all on that one. Harrison Barnes has got 5.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Kobe with it, ready now by Barnes. Nice shot by Jamison.
They've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
They get a hand on it. It's Nash with the drive. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Dishes it to Curry. Rejected by Gasol. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Backing down is Bryant. Outside, Jamison. Off target with his 3. Warriors trail by 4.
Shot clock is off. This should be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind here.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Thompson passes to Curry. He dishes it to Bogut. And it's sent back by Kanan. Open shot, Gasol. Oh, just knocked down the buzzer.
Just when it looked like the third quarter was over, they go and do that. They pin 3 more points on the lead in the cruelest of fashions.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Lakers ahead. They're up by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
Tune in next Wednesday, April 16th. Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors go up against the Denver Nuggets. Do not miss it.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Man, they keep piling up the assists. Got great ball movement.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Farmar. Nick Young is out there with Antoine Jamison. And Steve Blake. And it's Kaman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Iguodala. Goes straight to the defender. For the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Steve Blake.
What a great battle these teams are waging today.
Yeah, you get the feeling, Steve, the game could swing on just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Pau Gasol is checked in for the Lakers. Kobe comes in for Steve Blake. Kobe kicks to Farmer. Young. Good. And Farmer gets the assist. And the Lakers lead by 4.
His three-point shot is so pure, just draining one after another.
On its way from Curry for 2. And he nails that one right through the net. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half. Stolen by Thompson. The feed to Iguodala. And he drops in the layup off the glass. It's a tie ball game.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody's firing on all cylinders right now. You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mark Jackson was going over with his team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
And here's Young from the arc. Good. Young's got 21 in the game.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Here's Thompson, and Gasol sends it back. Nash hits to Young, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, you gotta like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Curry attacking Thompson. Back to Curry. Puts it up from 17. It goes straight through with the swish. 26 points for him.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Kobe, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
That was a tough, gritty finish.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Lakers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Bogut kicks to Curry. Uncovered. Again, Golden State.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Back to Young from outside the arc, and that one's good. Young's got 11 points in the quarter.
It seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
They double-team Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Warriors now. Here's Curry. Lock at 6. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 11 in the second half. Kobe against Thompson for 3. Another 3 for and the Lakers lead by 5.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
A shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts. Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
And here's Kobe. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack. That rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
It's Thompson off the drive. And here's Barnes for 3. That's good. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
He hushed him up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to strike up the crowd. You're right.
It's like they're stunned. I mean, they don't know what to think.
Up top, Kobe. He's covered by Thompson. Now here's Kobe. Knocked away. Lets it go. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Man, it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it. And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Passes to Young for 3. Nails the triple.
Definitely something to keep in mind for them right now. They can be very aggressive.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. He kicks it to lead. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
This game has taken on a new feel since halftime.
For sure, the energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-pointer.
It's Curry outside, and he recovers it. Timeout called the Lakers. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed. And sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
Time expired. And we're going to overtime. Live from the Staples Center. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. And it's the Warriors to start out. And away we go here at post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And Golden State looking at who they've got. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. It's Lee and Bogut inside, and it's Curry in at the point. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
Curry against Kobe. Here's Jamison. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. 10 points for Jamison.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
On its way from Curry for 2. And another basket for Golden State.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Kobe with it. Six to shoot. Outside, Jamison. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
You've got to be in his jersey before he catches it. You've got to deny him a catch. Otherwise, he'll hurt you from deep.
Here's Thompson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That will be foul number 5 on him.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
And Curry, here we go. On the money from 12 feet away. Here's Kobe. 1:39 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. And outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 35 in the game.
It's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
And Kobe, here we go.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, and he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
And Bogut. Slams it in. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
And he knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Jamison kicks to Kobe. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Now, here's Curry. Back to Iguodala. He feeds it to Curry. falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Really terrific three-pointer. Not much more the defense could do.
Nash gets to Kobe. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, they're still within reach, but they need a hoop pretty much every time down the floor.
Well, they've got a little life, but they better execute every time.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
What a clutch performance. Love being in these situations. Just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. And stolen by Nash. And that's an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. And the Warriors with possession here.
Solid. Work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Here's Curry.
A three-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
Out to Thompson. From downtown, buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
3 minutes gone now here in overtime. Here's Kobe.
Knock it down. Nothing but zeros on the clock as he drains the winner. What a finish. And he never had a doubt. He was celebrating the moment it left his hand.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their cool, stayed with the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
Wow, what a game here in a close classic in overtime. Same with Washington, Orlando, an improved record by 5 wins. And Orlando in the playoffs, Heat will finish the season with a win, will clinch the home court advantage throughout the playoffs. Let's check out the view box score. What a close game here in overtime. Battle the back and forth between Golden State and LA. Kobe Bryant got 40-17. Nick Young got 35. And the other hand for Golden State Warriors, 45 points for 14 assists from Stephen Curry. Klay Thompson got 34 and a huge big victory in overtime for the Lakers. And overtime was another close finish here. So let's check out the upcoming schedule here on April 12. We got the Kings, Clippers, Sixers, Bucks, Wizards, Pelicans, Rockets, Jazz, Nuggets, Heat, Hawks, Boston, Cleveland, and Phoenix, Dallas. That will be keeping here tonight. And then check out here. Wow, the Phoenix Suns somehow the Suns Dallas instead of the Dallas win. So why did Dallas lose to the Phoenix, to the worst team? Here's we're taking one. Keeping it at a time. Oops, that was the playoff here. That was left. I want Dallas when they try to get tied for 27 victories. And there we go. Stop it for now. So here's the schedule. We see the Clippers, the Sixers, the Wizards, the Rockets, the Nuggets, the Heat, the Celtics, and the Mavericks. That was a huge victory here. That was a huge finish in it right now. The good thing right now, take it away. Let's try to get this. So let's check out some upcoming schedule here, April 13th. So we get our first matchup between Chicago and New York. Let's see Brooklyn still. It's not yet, it's not. So we're not done. So we're gonna check the schedule here. Our first matchup, not OKC, Indiana. It's Chicago, New York. Our first matchup. Toronto, Detroit, Orlando, Brooklyn, Oklahoma City, Indiana, Golden State, Portland, Minnesota, Sacramento, and followed by the second game, we're off to LA again, Grizzlies and the Lakers. What a close finish here. I want to check out the playoff picture. Miami Heat already locked down the first seed, the home court advantage down 2 games left. Chicago 56 wins here, but the Nets and New York fighting for the playoff lives and a chance to chase the division. New York, Orlando already clinched in the last 7 remaining in the Eastern Conference. The other side in the East West, Houston already locked down the number 1. OKC still have a shot to get in the number 2, to get in the second seed. So Dallas, Lakers, Spurs, Clippers, Warriors, and Grizzlies, that will be another great finish in the playoffs. So more importantly, on April 16th, this would be our ESPN Wednesday matchup. We got Dallas, Memphis, followed by the Lakers Spurs. That will be a wrap up here in the NBA season. That will be a great finish here. That will be wrap up now tonight. It's time to save, and it will wrap up here tonight. So, what a great finish here at Staples Center in Los Angeles. That was a great victory here, down to the wire in Los Angeles, California. So coming up next game, we're heading to Madison Square Garden in New York City. Another classic and Eastern Conference rivalry featuring Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah of the Chicago Bulls take on Carmelo Anthony and J.R. Smith of the New York Knicks, and followed by the second game here at the Staples Center in LA. And importantly, they have another jersey once again, the alternate versions. Once again, we got Marc Gasol and Mike Conley of the Memphis Grizzlies. They got Kobe Bryant and Steve Nash of the Los Angeles Lakers. And now good for now, this is Andre Kenshin. What a finish here at the Staples Center in LA as the Lakers beat the Warriors by 2 in overtime, 135 to 133, and going to be another short video for the game-winning moments. So that is it for now. This is Andre Kenshin as the Lakers beat the Warriors in overtime, 135 to 133. This is Andre Kenshin say song for Staples Center in LA. We'll see you tomorrow for another doubleheader. The first game will be the Chicago Bulls and the New York Knicks, and followed by the second game here in the Staples Center for the Memphis Grizzlies and the LA Lakers. Sign up and peace out. Good night, and reminder, we'll see you tomorrow for the first game here in the Madison Square Garden in New York City for the Chicago Bulls and the New York Knicks, and followed by the second game here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles for the Memphis Grizzlies and the Los Angeles Lakers. It's time to say sign up and peace out once again, and good night. We'll see you tomorrow for another doubleheader. Peace. What a great game in overtime. Peace out. Good night, and thanks for coming.